Welcome back to video. In today's video, we're going to be playing skylines. In today's video, we're going to be, I'm going to be decorating this, end here. So this way it's a whole lot smoother of our, original, area that we started off with. And then we also start our, second university. So, I first start off by working on that new residential area. And, I first start by building in the road layout for it. And, I kind of just put them all over, make it purposely to where it's very, not close together, because this is the very edge of the city and this is where it's just gonna end, and to where all that's gonna be out here. The only reason why to come out here is for a couple businesses and homes out here, and then also the one road that goes out to the highway interchange to our ring road. But other than that, that's it for the road layout design that I did. And then for over here, for moving into the farm area, I just did pretty much the same thing, just instead of how I did it to where they all just kind of ended, I connected a few of them with dirt roads into the farm. And this just allowed for some access by the trucks to get in here, so this way we can reduce the amount of traffic on the main road going in and out of the farm. And also then just gives an easier way for the residents to get to the farm if they work there. And then I also gave the whole entire area water pipes, so this way they have water. And also power once they started to move in. And then for zoning, I just took some residential low density, and then I just placed it all throughout the area. Very not densely populated, especially as we got very close to the edge. And then for this bigger area over here, not near the farms, I did residents mostly towards the north of the highway. And then the closer we got to the highway, the more it became more industrial, which is our generic industry right along the highway, and then in between that some commercial. And so that was pretty much just my philosophy for zoning in the area, and purposely did very little commercial. And then later on I did add in some more residential or commercial if we need to get power across, but other than that, that's pretty much all I did with zoning.
Invincible.
And then for the last university, I forgot to place down the museum for it, so I ran around the entire city trying to find a good spot for it. I first looked over near the campus, and then I just kind of went to some open areas throughout the city. Tried to fit it in there, and there wasn't enough space, and I didn't really like the area anyways. Came here, got rid of buildings that weren't the parking lots, tried to fix it up a bit more, but it's whatever. And then I went back trying to fit in the building, went over here trying to make it fit. Didn't really like it, mostly because it wasn't near the university, and I came back over here, and then I just decided to change up the area road layout a bit, and so I just put it along the main road there, right across the street from the campus. And then this whole area, because it was quite wonky and weird, I just took some parking lots, sprinkled them in, and then I just put in the concrete just to make it look like it had a bigger parking lot, like I always do, and got rid of these trees that now popped up. And then I got started on the campus. And so I just placed down the main building, and then I went to place in some more roads around it and make it look all nice. And then I put in more of the areas so I could start placing down the buildings. And then I got into a bit of a problem with all this traffic here because it was like messing up this whole road and making it really noisy, and so I didn't really like that. So I then just placed in a little offshoot road and made it to where that road was 6 lanes instead of the 4. So this way I got a dedicated turning lane to try and get rid of some traffic. That didn't really work though, and so sometimes you just have to take an L, but I didn't do that, but instead I just got to work on some of the dorms and cared about that later. So I just placed down a couple of buildings we unlocked first, and just sprinkled them around, provided them water, and then I got our academic works getting worked on and our stuff, and then I try to think of other solutions to this, and I see where everyone's going, and they're all trying to go over to here, basically, so they're pretty much just going from one side to the other. So I try and fix that by seeing where they're going over here and where they're coming from. And so once I found that out, I was then able to figure out that we need more left turning instead of more right. And so what I then did is I took out that right there, the offshoot I just put in. Try to reposition it, but it ended up not working, and it's whatever. And then I just got rid of that one simple road because this game is like weird with how traffic works. And ended up fixing it, and then I just put in a little road here that came all the way to the end basically, and a path just to make it look like there was concrete all the way to the end, like they would do in real life. And then I also just brought that all back to a 4-lane road. And then because we got the level 5 area, I came over here to look at some of the stuff. And some of that level 5 paper mill stuff, or not paper mill, but forestry industry stuff. That stuff we'll take a look at in a later episode, and then I realized that I need some more attractiveness in the campus. So then I placed that in our dorm. Went around getting rid of more abandoned buildings, and then, well, that was a lot of what I did in terms of the campus. We did get to 200,000 off camera population, so that's nice. I think that's like the 140 something most populated city in the US, which is quite nice. But here's the final product. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next one. Bye.